Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So this is my second time recording this because I didn't realize my mic was off. So silly me. But welcome back to the channel, guys. This was supposed to be a mini vlog, but it ended up turning into like a whole big vlog. So this is kind of one of those again long yappers. If you're not interested in that, I do have other content. I do need to stop. I don't know why I like long content. So maybe it's just naturally in my body to make long content because I like cleaning up and doing homework, studying, working on stuff with like videos in the background. So I think I just naturally gravitate to making long form content. And like when I tell you guys, there's so much missing from this. I cut so much out. But yeah, anyway, I feel like I'm so loud. I'll get used to this one day. I'm not used to it just yet. But so I went to Detroit for my winter break. I think my winter break is like a week and a half. So I spent a week here in Detroit and I kind of just went to sightsee, see a couple of friends, join in the festivities. I thought it beat sitting in my apartment by myself, being bored, waiting to get back to work. So, and this was like a very last minute trip. I didn't plan on going to Detroit. I was just going to sit and wallow in my apartment. But a friend convinced me to go out and get some fresh air, and so that's what I did. So this is my first day touching down in Detroit. I was so tired and so hungry, so when I went to my hotel, well, the Greyhound always gets me to Detroit around 10 a.m. And so I got off the Greyhound, went to my hotel, and I couldn't check in, but the hotel was very nice to let me leave my luggage there, and so that's what I did. And then I said I'm going to go find me some food because I am starving. It's like a 6-hour bus ride to get to Detroit from where I'm currently living in Kentucky. And so I went to my old stomping grounds. I kind of looked around, tried to figure out what it is that I wanted, and I ended up landing on poke and boba tea. So, but before that, I actually had to go to the art store, the Blick, which luckily they're next to each other, because I need to stop doing this. But I always end up working on a cosplay or something when I come to Detroit because they have a lot of places that are really cute and a nice areas to film at. And I knew I wanted to do a cosplay. Guess what it is when you see it. But I knew I wanted to do it because it's Christmas and everybody's, being festive and stuff like that. So I was like, let me join the merriment. So I had to bring some of my art supplies with me and some of my craft stuff with me to finish working on the cosplay because I literally was not done before I had to get on a bus. I really need to stop doing this. But I also need to go into Blix. I was just going to go in there and get certain art supplies, and then I needed other stuff for the cosplay, so I ended up going in there and getting that stuff as well. I think I still had to make the gloves, and like I needed fabric markers and stuff like that. I got sidetracked a lot. And then I did buy some like really great art supplies. But after that, I went over to the poke place and got me a poke bowl. I think I got like shrimp, like seaweed rice, pineapple, some other stuff, and then I also got bubble tea. That I went back to my hotel. I think I traveled to downtown a little bit more, but then I did go back to my hotel and try to get settled in. I actually haven't been back to Detroit, I think, in like a year or two now. I miss it and then I don't miss it. Like, I miss the convenience of being able to just get up and go whenever I wanted to. And the convenience of like just knowing where everything was and being able to, like, if I wanted a certain type of like Asian dish, I could just go to the Asian market. If I wanted a specific type of art supplies, being able to just get up and go get that art supplies. Like, the convenience of it all. I don't miss the big city though. Like, if I could have the small town southern hospitality of Kentucky with like the get up and go ability of Detroit, I think I would be in heaven. Like when I stayed in Detroit, it was literally just, I'm gonna go to the mall today. So I get on the bus and I maybe like a 30-minute drive, 45-minute drive to Oakland Mall, and then boom, I'm there. And if I wanted to go to Hobby Lobby, again, just get on the bus, the trolley, the people mover. Uber is plentiful there. So I could just get up and go. I kind of miss it. Hi guys, so I've made it to my room finally after like a whole debacle I'll explain later tonight when I'm doing my finishing video. But I've made it. I am in a hotel motel. It's actually one of the it's the hotel motel that I had met my best friend at during Midwest Expo. They've had a little upgrade, and so it doesn't look exactly the same, but you can tell a lot of the money went to the bathroom. So, but let me show you guys. I feel like an old lady. So them curtains, nasty, nasty, nasty curtains. But yeah, this is the room. I tried to get like an Airbnb and everything. Don't wait until the last minute to do stuff like I did. But yeah. Then there's that creepy door I'm most definitely gonna block, so I think goes to the other room. And that's the bed. I hate that every hotel uses white sheets, but whatever. Because if I see any stains. But yeah, you see what I mean when I say, if you knew what the other bathrooms look like before, that had like cute little flower on it, but I had to use the bathroom. The cute little flower right there. And then like, what is that? I don't know if the thing is just dripping or whatever. But yeah. But if you knew what the bathrooms looked like before, you would know all their money went to here. And I guess like they got taken over by that company there, Quality Inn or Quality Comfort, something like that. But yeah, most of the money went to the bathroom. They still kept like what they could, and it shows. But I mean, for the price, I can't complain. And last minute booking, so that's kind of on me. Beggars can't be choosers. But I'm currently in my room trying to figure out what I'm about to do, because I think all of my friends are currently busy. It's a Monday, so I'm sure they're at work. My mind is like, go to Oakland Mall. I do need to get some things for my iPad that I got. Maybe look at the clothes, get some food, maybe go to my favorite restaurant. Who knows? But I'm trying to decide that I am supposed to dress up in cosplay today, and I still need to actually work on that and finish it. So I don't know about that either. And I was like, oh, I could go to the zoo and go look at the lights. And I'm like, but I don't know. It's all coming down to I don't want to do it by myself, but I might do it by myself. I don't know. Who knows? I have to get used to doing that. I also need to go pick up another wireless mic. Good thing I bought these because I got a new phone. It's iPhone 16. And I didn't realize that it takes Type-C. And the little speaky thing I have is a lightning. So, yeah. So, I guess I'm about to figure out what I'm about to do. I really just want to sleep. I'm so tired. The ride had me so complete, but I don't want to waste any days. So I'm going to try to figure out what I'm going to do. I know tomorrow is museum day, and we're going to go to all the museums tomorrow. But today, I don't know what I want to do. So I'm going to try to figure out. If I figure it out, you guys will see a video. Okay, bye. So I ended up going to Oakland Mall. And then I ended up going to a micro center as well to get the mics. I didn't record that. It was a lot going on. I'm always so overwhelmed when I go into a micro center because it's like, it's not a place you would think will always be like so hustle bustle, but it really is. But I went in there, I got some really great mics. I think I got some other stuff too for recording and vlogging and stuff. But before that, I actually went to Oakland Mall, which is kind of like one of my old stomping grounds. It's kind of looking dead. You know, most people don't go to the mall. Even for it to be like a day or two before Christmas, I think it was still pretty dead. But this used to actually be an arcade, and and like kind of like Dave and Buster's stuff was smaller that was located in the mall, and then that had closed and something else opened up and then that closed and now it's like a old arcade kind of like thing. I don't see this being open for too long, but it was really nice to see all the vintage arcade machines and stuff like that. And across the hall was like some type of VR game things as well. And I had actually meant to go back to that, but I didn't. I kind of forgot. I ended up doing a lot of other stuff and it just didn't cross my mind again. And I think I never went back to the mall after this day. So it just kind of slipped my mind to go back in there. But it looked really fun. And I think if I ever go back to Detroit again, if it's still there, I'll go in and visit. And of course, it was just cold and rainy the entire time I was there. And I closed this night out with going to Applebee's. I got ribs, fries, and broccoli with some wine. The very next day, I went downtown, because I was already kind of technically downtown. That's where my hotel is. But I went into downtown to this little area. I think it's called Chrysler Square or something like that. The name was just on there. But this always pops up around Christmas, and they have like little shops. I think it's also open during this summer. I don't remember, quite frankly. But I always see this like little setup for winter, and they have like a bunch of different little specialty shops that you can go and shop in. I did go into one of the shops, but I don't think I recorded when I went in because there was like a lot of people and stuff, and I like to try to be respectful of people's like privacy and stuff. Like I'm trying to still get used to like vlogging out in public and stuff. Like I'm a very shy, socially awkward person, so I'm still trying to get used to it. But this was like really cute and cozy. They had like a little place in there that you can go sit, get drinks and food and stuff, but it was really crowded. There was a lot of people in there. I don't remember exactly when I got up to go do stuff, but clearly everybody else beat me to it. But I went in there and I got a hot chocolate, and I kind of just enjoyed the festivities around downtown. There was also a lot of new setups down there from the last time I went for my last winter break. Like they have like a little seating area. It's like a 2-story little seating area. I guess you can go in there and get warmed up and stuff. And then I went to, I think it's called Wonderland something, but basically it's like a little Santa's North Pole type thing. But I went in there and it was really cute. They had like ice skaters, and I think you could take pictures with Santa Claus. I did not. But it was really cute. It was really festive. This also would have been a good place for me to take the pictures and the outfit that I was working on had it been done in time. And the people there were so nice. They most definitely would have helped me take pictures, because the lady saw me vlogging and taking pictures, and she was like, let me take them pictures for you, girl. And she took my camera and she like started taking pictures of me and stuff like that. And I was like, this is awkward, but I appreciate you. But yeah, all in all, it was fun. And then like, oh, and then right there, I don't think you saw it, but you could write a letter to Santa. I was tempted to go in there and do the boondocks like, Dear Santa. But I did, and I just kind of kept walking around because, again, I'm socially awkward. And I actually, after this, went and got coffee, I think, and then stopped by a couple of the stores downtown. Just kind of peeked in. I don't think I actually got anything that day or this morning. I was just kind of trying to get an idea again, because I still didn't know exactly what I was going to do. So I still tried to get an idea of what I was going to go do. It's a cold Tuesday morning, the day before Christmas. I'm about to go in here and maybe get my eyelashes done. We're about to see. I'm going into here, the lip lab, I think it's called. I'm gonna go see if they can do my eyelashes. I might get a full beat, who knows? So I went and I did it. I didn't want to record. The young lady didn't want to be in the camera, and she was teaching me how to do my makeup. And so it's like, it's gonna be kind of hard not to get you in there. So I didn't record, but this is the look. Do we like it? Do we not like it? I'm still trying to get used to the lashes. The lashes is lashing. It's a lot for me. But all in all, it was a really great experience. The lady was really nice, very helpful. I learned so much. Did I buy things? Yes. Do I regret it? Not really, but I did it. I'm now gonna go find lunch because I haven't eaten today, and I think my brain is gonna fall off if I don't. So that's the mission. Do I want to go somewhere fancy? I'm still trying to figure that out too. So I looked around to see what was open, and the day before Christmas, would you know, half of the stuff was not open. So I hopped on the People Mover and decided to go to the casino because, of course, everything in there would be open. I never noticed the casino to close. And so I figured food and stuff will also be open there. It was not, only a couple places, but I still was able to get food there. Now, let me tell you, I'm scared of heights. I'm scared of not being able to control anything or not having an escape plan. So being on the People Mover every single time gives me a heart attack, especially when it gets like jerking and making loud noises. And then there's this one part in the People Mover where like it's not going over the water, but it gets so close to the edge of like the ground where you basically look like it looks like it's over the water, and I have a heart attack every single time. Not to mention that at one point the People Mover did indeed get derailed. Like it didn't fall off or nothing, but like it hopped off the track, and so people were stuck on there for a couple of hours. But I digress. Either way it goes. It was convenient to get on. It was warm, and so I took that to Greektown Casino and went in there and got me something to eat. I really need to stop going out into public without eating beforehand, because then I end up getting sick. Okay, so hopefully you guys can hear me. I finally sat down to get some food. I went all the way over to Greektown. Well, I didn't walk. I said it would be before, but I'm over it. So I asked for a Detroit style coney. When you think of coney, what do you think of? Because when I got this out, what I think of. I was wondering why she asked me if I wanted onions. I just got a chili cheese dog. And these fries not frying. I need my mustard. But I don't feel like good enough to get it. But I'm developing a little headache. And I'm like, I should probably go back and lay down. But if I lay down, I'm not going to do what I wanted to do. Because I'm going to take off all this makeup and like lay down. Especially since they have like white pillowcases. I don't want to lay down with this, but like the more I look at it, the more I'm like, and when I was first getting it done, one, the tint that they use, the matching of my complexion was spot on. But also, I moved over here so I wouldn't get people because I'm trying to be respectful of people's things, but I just realized that the bathroom's right here. But I try to be, I don't normally do contour or all that jazz. And so I'm sitting here looking at the contour and stuff, and of course the side that I did is darker. Because so the way they did it is she split my face in half, and she did this side when I did this side. And like looking at the contour and the camera, you could tell like what side is blended a bit more. And like I did go down further. But everything they used was really amazing. It felt really good on my skin. My nose has not really shined up or got oily. I just feel it feels really light. It feels like it's not making my skin itch. It doesn't feel like really heavy. I'm in love with it. Depending on what happens for the rest of my getaway, I might end up going back and buying more of their makeup products. This is not sponsored. This is not sponsored at all. If they want to sponsor me, they can. I'm a noob at makeup. But that plays into it because, like, learn with me and we can learn together. And you know, people like that. Some people want people that don't know what they're doing. So you can learn together. But yeah, I'm about to eat. And then probably head over. It's like a little market where you just kind of grab stuff and then you walk out with it. And I guess you pay eventually. I don't know. I'm gonna figure it out. But I'm gonna grab some snacks for now. Head back to my room. I might try to lay down like a princess and then get back up and then come back out when it's a little bit darker and go take pictures and stuff. Because that was the plan, but we'll see. I didn't work on this cosplay last minute to not cosplay. But we'll see. I also told the people mover, my heart was in my butt. Try not to cuss. I don't know if I put it before this or after this. But when you see you know why. I'm scared of heights and I just made it really bad for myself. But okay guys, night. I'm getting so distracted. There's so much happening in here. Okay, bye. Alright, hey guys. Oh, hold on. Let me pause.
Watching the ads, or if they have YouTube Premium, which...
Alright. Hey guys, welcome back. This is horrible. Let me get out of here. It's a mess. Don't mind me. I'm a mess. I'm getting ready to go downtown and shoot a couple cosplay videos. I still have to... Oh, she a mess back here. I still have to make the gloves because I didn't find any. And I still need to put the rest of the outfit together. I'm gonna go take a couple of fit pictures and then I'm gonna go eat. And then I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna edit and stuff. So this onesie, one piece suit, ooh, from Shein, amazing. I took a nap, makeup, still amazing. Look at it. I'm gonna add some eyeshadow and more brighter blush. But other than that, we good to go. And look, my nose is not that shiny. This, again, they make up amazing. I don't know what I'm gonna do when I can't get to them as easily. But anyway, I digress. Let me finish getting ready. So I made it downtown. The guy that dropped me off was like, it's quiet down here. It's quiet down here. Quiet where? Everybody and their mama's still out. And I forgot my tripod. So guess who's about to struggle taking these pictures? Me.
Merry
I
Christmas! I like your ears.
Thank you.
That's
So, being by myself. Thank you. I have.
These be mad respect for heels.
So being one, I just realized my thing is down. But being here by myself has made me do some very wild things. It's not gonna stay. I have to fix it later. But oh, I walked in the skating area. But being by myself has made me do some things. Why I just hold that man's hand across the street? Because he asked me. So someone took a picture with me. I'm trying to find somewhere else to take pictures. I'm very cold. Like very, very cold. Probably just about to go grab something to eat and call it a day. Like my hat not even hatting. My hat needs some Viagra. I don't want to be pointy. Ooh. Oh my god, look! Look, that is so cute. That is so cute. And that is so beautiful. Oh, I want to find out when they're gonna light it. Ooh. Okay, I took pictures. I hate them, especially since I didn't take them and I forgot my tripod. So taking pictures was kind of a bust. Oh, they're playing music. I don't know if you'll be able to hear me. I might have to cut it out. But I'm cold. The plan now is to go get food. Oh, wish me luck. So I ended up going to the sugar factory for food. It was right there and it was still open. And I did like the restaurant. It dropped in quality and I think it's going through like some issues or it closed. But I went there for some food. It was a wait, so I took some pictures, walked around a little bit. But I ended up getting I think it was like a salmon. I don't know what the sauce was, and then mashed potatoes and something else. I think like some fries or asparagus, broccoli probably. And then I was eating, girl, was hungry. I forgot I needed to record. And then I got this s'mores type of drink, a lot of sugar. It could have used more hot cocoa. But I ended up getting that and then calling it a night. The very next day was museum day. And so I went, on my list was the art museum, the African American Museum, and the Science Museum. So I've made it to the art museum, one of my first stops. I am going to go find food, and then I'm going to go look at the art because I'm hungry and I haven't eaten since I got up. Okay, bye. So there's a little cafe tucked in over there, and that's where I'm going because I also need something to drink, something hot. I'm so stuffy. But look at all this beautiful art. And that's the cafe. So I went in here with the intentions to sit down and actually do some work because I needed to prepare for the next semester. So I went in there with the intentions to do some work and just kind of like be in the vibes. What I wanted was not available, so I ended up getting a chocolate croissant. I'm a sucker for a chocolate croissant. I got like some type of like a chocolate loaf, but I don't remember exactly what was all in it. And then I got a chai latte with cinnamon and aspen, I think that's what it's called. It's like the little star things that go in there. It was really good. It could have used a little bit more sweetness and a lot less ice because it got really watered down before I could fully enjoy it. And the croissant was a lie because baby, it's supposed to be a chocolate croissant, right? Look at this. Like, what is this? She was hollow. I was so upset. I just pushed it to the side. I was like, we're not finishing that. I think I ended up getting like a sandwich or something after that because I was still hungry. And then I walked around the museum. I forget how big this museum actually is because every time I go, I end up finding like a new area of the museum that I didn't know was there. So, but I think I've seen all I could see in this museum at this point. But I do like going back because they do have like rotating exhibits and stuff. And so I do go for those when I do touch down in Detroit. But I think next time, if it's warm, I should, if it's not, well, even if it's not warm, I'm going to go see the lights that they have at the zoo. But next time I'm going to the zoo because I can't remember the last time I went to the zoo in Detroit actually. So next time I'm going to go to the zoo instead. But I walked around for a little bit, saw the new exhibits and stuff like that. And then I made my way to the Science Museum. I think I went next.
This painting is by Diego Velázquez, a Spanish painter. Spanish painters aren't really known to the world for a long time because they were painters to the court, and things were just not out there for the public to see until Burrow.
Okay, I am now leaving the art museum, which is back there, and I'm walking over to the Science Museum, which is right there. It was really nice to be in there. They had some new exhibits that I got to see. So it was really nice going back in there. I got some things I'll show you when I get back. But other than that, on to the next exhibit or next museum. I don't think I'm gonna get all of them today because the Science Museum closes at 4. I still have, oh, where is it? The African American Museum. That's probably not what it's called. But I have that, and that's somewhere over here behind, I think behind or on the other side of the library. And I haven't looked at the time of which that may close. Either way it goes, that's what I'm about to do. And I'm gonna go continue to have fun. Oh, and then I said it in like a little blurb. It's so weird recording outside. But I got tickets to go to see Cirque du Soleil. It was the night before Christmas. That starts at, I think I got like the 7 something ticket, and doors opens like 60 minutes beforehand. So I do actually need to make sure that I get back to the hotel, changed, and then back out. So I got a lot to do. Wish me luck. There's a lot going on. Hopefully you guys can hear me. But I'm going to the Charles H. Wright Museum. It's right in front of me. Of African American history. I was kind of on point. But so it was a lot of kids in there. It was a lot going on. And what I wanted to see didn't start. Like the little dome shows didn't start until like an hour. So I was like, I'm just gonna go to the African American Museum. That's kind of more on my list of things I want to see versus the Science Museum. Luckily they're all right next to each other. But yeah, I got stickers. I'm gonna go in and wash and show. My nose is so red. Or walk the museum. Okay, bye. So, fun fact, when I first moved to Detroit, the first field trip that I took with, I think it was my elementary school, it was elementary or like beginning high school, we took a trip to this museum, and they were asking us questions and stuff like that, and I was answering all of them correctly, because I guess they never touched on the topic or whatever, because I'm coming from Atlanta, so apparently Atlanta schools were further ahead than the Detroit schools, or because the curriculum is so different or whatever. But this was like one of my first field trips, and it was kind of a little nerve-wracking for me, especially since I have like this unrational fear of like the mannequins they use in museums. It's like very jarring to see them on there. Like I always expect for them to like awaken. But I also think that's because I watch way too many horror movies. But no matter, like I know this museum pretty well, and no matter what I'm doing when I come to Detroit, I always stop in and go back through it and kind of like go back through the experience of it all. I think it's always so jarring to go through this museum, but it's also very humbling because it reminds me of where we came from and what we fought for, and that I need to do something with this opportunity that I have. After that, I ended up going to Cirque du Soleil. That was such a bad transition, but I ended up going to Cirque du Soleil and I loved it. I enjoyed it. This was actually my first time going into something like this and experiencing, I guess, this type of like event and stuff like that. I will do it again. I've actually been looking at tickets to go again to different things like this, but it was such a great experience and I felt so like a little bougie. Alright guys, so I'm back in the room. I had walked to the corner store to get snacks, but apparently they locked their door after a certain time period, so I was not able to get snacks. However, I feel like you can hear the what you call it in the background. I don't want those. I'm sorry. I do need to turn it off. It's like hot. I'm about to eat some pad thai with shrimp. I got mild. And then after all of that, I'm going to clean up a bit, take a shower, and then relax. So what I got from the art museum today, I got rose tea blend, premium black tea. Ooh, I can't try it. Will it focus? Focus. There we go. I can't try it because it's loose leaf unless I go to Boston Tea Room tomorrow and get some loose leaf tea packets. I can't try it till I get home, but I'm really eager to try it. It's black tea, rose petals, rose hips, honeysuckle petals, and natural flavoring. I also got, no, that was from the Science Museum. I also got this museum lover because I love the museums. And I got these artist tiles. It says that it's good for everything. It doesn't say it's good for acrylic, but it says it's no ink bleeding for fine line control, good for dry and wet media, including pen, pencil, pigment ink, pastels, and watercolors for artists and crafters alike. And it's 300. Ooh, it's thick. So I just learned. I just learned what GSM meant, and this is thick. This says 300 GSM. So this is actually really thick. It might be good for acrylic. We will see. But I've been buying little things like this. Like I bought some postcards and some bookmarks, blank bookmarks to like doodle on. It's actually helped me get back into drawing a lot because I don't have to take up a whole canvas. I'm just doing like one little piece, and I've been drawing like little cartoons and flowers and stuff like that. So it's actually been helping, and maybe, I'll do enough to where I might sell them. Who knows? But that's what I got from the Art Institute. And then what I got from the Science Center, I didn't go in because there was a lot of kids and a lot was happening. And I was just like, I just can't. So I didn't go in, but I did stop by the store and I got some stickers. I love stickers. So I got this one. And I got this one. And I got this one. And that's what I got from the art museum. And then what I got from the African American Museum, I got these. I'm kind of mad they didn't have bracelets to go with them because this was super cute. Oh, focus. You were just focusing, girl. Focus. There you go. But I do already have like some bracelets and waist beads and stuff to go with it. But I got that. I think that's all I actually got from them. I thought I got more. I don't know exactly what my plan is tomorrow. My brain just kind of was like, you can go over to. Oh, and I did Cirque du Soleil today. that was an experience. Let me tell you, your girl was crying. It was beautiful. I don't know. It's just something about arts in general. It just makes me so, it moves me. That's what art is for. But like as an artist and someone that used to dance and I want to get back into it. Someone that used to dance and just loves fine art and stuff like that. It's just something that it just moves me. It moves me in my spirit. So I was sitting there crying. It was really beautiful. The acts were wonderful. They said don't record. I got a little bit. But I really did try to respect that they didn't really want recording and stuff because it could distract the performers. But also, you know, you paid for the show. The other people should pay for the show and be able to see it. But anyway, I digress. I did that today. It was really interesting to go out by myself. It's been interesting to go out by myself. Trying to get over fears and stuff of like talking to people and asking questions and going places and that awkward feeling of like going on like a self date and like you're like, do I look lonely? Do I look weird? X, Y, and Z, this and that. So it's been a task, but hopefully I get to hang out with my friends soon while I'm here. But yeah, so like I said, I got a lot of editing to do. I don't know what I have in store tomorrow. My brain is like, there's a couple of stores, there's a couple of stores in rural Logan Ferndale that I do want to hit. While I'm out here to get like certain things. And I also want to hit the dispensary one time for the one time. But we'll see. But yeah, the thing that came back on. But I'm gonna call it a night tonight. I'm kind of tired, you know me. It's 10. It's my bedtime. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye. The very next morning, I kind of went out and about and just kind of went sightseeing and walking around. I stopped and I got a BLT sandwich at this little restaurant. Probably won't go back there again. And a butterfly PT, which was actually really good. So I am currently like getting my life together and packing because I don't know what tomorrow will entail. And I'm supposed to check out Sunday at 11 something. So I always like to like game prep so I'm not rushing out like crazy and forget anything. But while I was packing, I remembered that I went to Boston Tea Room today. And so what I had got today, before I pack it away, I had got some Palo Santos oil. I had got some cinnamon oil. That's not what it's called, but you know. I think that's cinnamon, yeah. And I'm gonna use those to like when I mop and stuff, when I'm at my house, that's what I'm gonna use it for. I also got some tea bags for my very expensive tea. So I can have some of that tonight, and I will. I got a key. I got a key for Hecate's. That's gonna go on my altar. I got a deer antler for it said it was for connecting with nature or being connected to nature. So yes, this is a real deer antler. I don't know if you can see it. Focus on that, not me. It wouldn't focus. And then I got a boar bone for endurance. It was endurance, lust, and something else, but I can't remember. But I'll look it up and show you guys. But yeah, this is actual bone. I got a bell. This is gonna go on my wreath that I make when I get home. And then I got some scarab runes or talisman. This is for I can beat them. Oh, I can wear these. These are for the I can't never pronounce her name. I'll learn how to pronounce her name, but I'll put her name here. But that's for her. I got a sticker, of course. It says trust in your instincts. That's something I need to be doing more this year. It has a snake in it. I didn't notice. Look at Hecate's talking to me. And then I got a crystal ring and an amethyst ring. So I'm gonna wear those when I'm doing card working and stuff like that, along with some other crystals. I forgot what this is called. I took a picture. I'll insert a picture here of what the black one is. And then I got pyrite for good luck and abundance. That's gonna go in my money jar when I get home. And then I also got some simmer pot kits. So this one is Yuletide Blessing Simmer Pot. And this one has rosemary, clove, star, can't ever pronounce that word, orange, apple, cinnamon, plus vanilla spice, salt. And then I got another one. This one is Protection Simmer Pot. This has peppermint, rosemary, clove, salt, bay leaf, cranberry, lime, and cinnamon. For this one and for the Yuletide, what I'm gonna do is get some bay leaves, and I'm actually gonna write on those bay leaves. Add a bit more personalization to it. And this one is just by Cinnamon Simmer Pot Kit. And this one has apple, clove, allspice, cinnamon, plus vanilla spice salt. So this is gonna make my house smell like winter, yes. And that's what I had got from Boston Tea Room. I might go back, we'll see how I feel. If I do, I'll take videos while I'm in there. But I'm gonna finish packing. I have a lot to do and I still haven't edited. Ugh. I don't know how people do this. I'm so tired. Okay, so I'm packing, and obviously there's something else I remembered that I don't know if I showed you guys. If I did, then this is just a repeat. But I went to like when I went to the little cute stall, I got some bracelets and some gauges. These are opal looking gauges. They look like opal, but opal's really expensive, so I don't know if they're actually opal or not. And then I got some amethyst gauges, and this is by I think that's all I got from her. Yes. And this is by Unique Crystals Jewelry and Creations. That's her card. That's her name. You can follow her for more stuff. But yeah, if I find more stuff, I'm just gonna pop back in and be like, I also got this. Because I keep forgetting to show you guys stuff. I got a lot to pack. Ugh.
I forgot to record an ending card, so thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed the vlog. I have a lot more of these to edit, so you'll see those popping up pretty soon. If you like this content and want to keep following me through my travels, please like, share, and subscribe. I'll see you guys later. Bye.